The sound of Leicester. Kevin Ncube.
BBC Radio Leicester.
In case you just joined us, welcome to BBC Radio, the place where in this show we give you stories from the African and African Caribbean community. Next up, I'm so excited about the story, so thrilled. Think Soweto, think South Africa. Think this crazy new genre of music called AmaPiano. And most of all, think Ithuba. Now, Ithuba is a word in Zulu meaning opportunity or being given a chance or being given, a spotlight to shine. And you got to hear the way my producer Dips pronounced it. I wish I could get him in here, but, he's always busy on the buttons and making sure, he keeps me in shape. He kind of runs a tight ship. That's what I got to say. So we let him be. But Ithuba is a song that's come from three young lads from Soweto. They are extremely talented, if I do say so myself. One of them produces, the others do vocals, the others rap. One of them inherited a talent from his dad who had musicianship. One of them was so into producing, he kind of even DJ'd. I mean, their resume is huge. They have a huge, impressive CV. So I'm just going to sit back and let you listen to my chat with these three lads, Jabu, Teboho and T-Drum. Now, some are stage names, some are real names. You'll make out which is which in the audio. I started off by talking to Jabu and then Teboho. And this is how it went down.
Good evening, Kevin. This is Hislegacy, all the way from Soweto, and thank you for having us. My inspiration is actually strongly rooted because I am the son of the late Antonio Marcia, who was an activist / poet / musician. So my inspiration to do music comes from the strong musical background I was brought up in.
Who are your personal biggest musical influences besides your late great dad?
I'm a very soulful person, so my inspiration comes from the soulful artists that do like Mafizo or Music Bantwini, The Soil, because I started singing. I was actually inspired by the soul before I started singing before I started rapping. So yeah, that's where I draw my inspiration from. Because I take songwriting very important. Whenever I'm going to start writing, I make sure that I'm in my quiet place. Make sure that everyone is asleep. I like writing my music at around 12 in the evening, close to break of dawn, because that's where I get to focus more on whatever that I'm writing, and I get to think like a creative.
From the quietness, that's when you're most productive.
Yes, Kevin.
Now, how... I know that, from the literature here before me, you have a lot of poetry-inspired stuff. How does poetry impact your music, Jabu?
Okay, so poetry impacts my music because, like I said, I get it from my dad. So the writing of my music has to be poetic, because, that's where I get to be heard. Way of a musician, but I prefer writing from the heart.
Now, you hail from the vibrant, famous Soweto township. Does this add something to your music?
Definitely, because coming from Soweto, it means less opportunities. When you start writing as an artist, you start writing from there, making sure that you ask for the opportunity. So it's always being able to represent it in the larger scale. So coming from Soweto has definitely impacted my music in a way of being authentic, being able to write something that is originally from Soweto and being true to my roots and where I'm coming from.
Authenticity, I really like that, Jabu. Now, Ithuba, what was the recording process like for you? How did you feel recording this song?
So Ithuba is very personal to me because, like I said, coming from Soweto, there's very small opportunities it was hard for us to even think that one day we'll be interviewed by the biggest radio like yourself. So Ithuba is one of the songs, So Ithuba is one of those songs where I felt strongly connected to spiritually, because I'm actually asking. It's like I felt like I asked for this opportunity. That's why it's happening right now,
I know you're fairly new in the game, but how has the music industry changed? Because you talk of your dad's generation. How do you think it's changed from, the old school till modern day, music of today?
In the upcoming, also being able to tell my tale or to tell my stories through music, I feel like now it's easier for us to bridge the gap. I don't feel like there were any opportunities like that before. I feel like now the industry has grown to that certain scale that you can even go abroad.
Ithuba was released on the 2nd of February. How have the people responded to your song?
Okay, so far the response is positive. People are actually starting to give us an ear, starting to listen to what we have to offer. Ever since we dropped the song, people have been talking about Ithuba and how it has impacted them so much in them having hope and having to not give up on their dreams and believe that opportunities and dreams do come true.
That's excellent, Jabu. So, Jabu, what are your socials?
On my social media is at Hislegacy_HD on Instagram, at Hislegacy_HD on Facebook. It's actually at Hislegacy_HD everywhere.
So his legacy is the catchphrase.
Yes, Hislegacy_HD. Thank you very much, Kevin. Pleased to know you as well. Hello?
Hey, Teboho, how you doing? So, Teboho, I know that Ithuba is your latest project, but if you were not doing music right now, what would you be doing?
Okay, Kevin. If I wasn't doing music, I'd be continuing with my studies. But I chose to do Ithuba. That already came out on the 2nd of February. I'm not saying education is not the key, but I chose to choose music as my career.
Excellent.
Currently, I am busy working on new music, but due to the other gents on my team being busy with some personal stuff, we're still waiting, and we'll keep on waiting, but patiently waiting for them to finish the process they are going through.
Now, how big is AmaPiano in your view? Do you think it's taking the world over?
Yes, I do think it's currently taking the world over. Due to seeing people from all over the world coming to AmaPiano, like Ncube by Tyler, ICU.
What's the best advice you've been given as a musician?
Okay, as we all know that people say the sky is the limit. I was advised that there's no limit. So even if I reach the sky, I should continue doing what I'm doing and continue pushing.
What's next for you? I mean, I've heard a lot about Progressive Records UK.
Okay, Progressive Records is a record label that is willing to give opportunities for artists like me and my team. And there's more artists coming from them. Big up
Progressive Records UK there. I'm here for it. Teboho, I've loved talking to you guys, and congratulations on your latest track. Give me the name of the song, introduce it. I want you to be a DJ now and introduce the song that I'm about to press play on.
Hi, this is Sabzaar. You are now listening to our new tune, Ithuba, that dropped on the 2nd of February, a wish.
really, really talented fellows from Soweto, South Africa, with their latest offering, Ithuba, under Progressive Records UK. Spoke there before the track to Jabu and Tebogo, and they've been telling you all about their inspiration. And of course, that track Ithuba is the Zulu word for chance, opportunity. And once you get it, grab it. That's the message. Grab that opportunity. You're listening to BBC Radio Leicester. At 9 p.m. we have the news. And in the final hour of the show, we have some wonderful stories from the African and African Caribbean community. Some more of such stories. Celebrating women of color as it's International Women's Day today. We'll also hear about the full impact of Black British style when it comes to fashion. Speaking to Shingai Shoniwa of the Noisettes. She's featuring as part of a BET, Black Entertainment Television channel documentary. The name is Kevin Ncube on BBC Radio. Wherever you may be, Notts, Derby, Leicester, Mansfield, wherever in the world for that matter, listening to us online, I'm here for you. Anyway, back to Ithuba and the boys from Soweto. As part of our discussion, there was one more member of the group who was kind of late on coming on, and he goes by the name, the alias of T-Drum. Yeah, T for tango, and then drum as in the beat of a drum. This is how our conversation went. Tapelo, what are your biggest music influences? I mean, how did you get into music?
I have three guys that I religiously go to. One is Robert Glasper, that guy is literally Superman with the musicmanship, And the other guy is Ncube, has been my role model ever since I was a kid. The way he interprets sound, the way he mixes, the way he engineers, that guy is the god, actually, for me, It's Ncube and Robert Glasper.
You were saying you kind of got into music by mistake, right?
I wanted games, to keep me entertained. And I was a kid. And I found a rip-off version of FL Studio 8, and it was a demo. And I got hooked,
Tapelo, I'm really enjoying talking to you. Now, what is your creative process like? I know you're a club DJ, quite a top club DJ in South Africa.
My process is really not a process, Ever since I'm a club DJ, I have new influences, people are dancing. It's all about the vibe, really, to be honest. I don't have a process. I just open my PC, open a DAW and go back to that night. Probably when I played something nice, something vibey, then I vibe off that,
I'm such a novice in music production. What's DAW? What's that abbreviation all about?
Digital Audio Workstation.
Now, Tapelo, who would you like most to work with, to collaborate with?
I wanted to work with Kelani. She's a R&B singer. She has a nice tone, She got pipes for days. And probably, something with Tyler. It wouldn't hurt, Make water 2.0. Trust me, do something crazy. But, we'll get there. Trust the process. We'll get there.
You gotta trust the process 100%. You gotta trust the process, Tapelo. I like that. I'm here for it. Now, tell me about your latest song. when did Ithuba drop and what's it about?
Ithuba is really a song about an opportunity, If people are not giving you the opportunity, you gotta ride the boat by its horns and take it yourself, So people can really, really see that you're serious with this thing. So Ithuba is really about taking chances, doing things that are supposed to be done. And it dropped on the 2nd of February. Yeah.
Got you. So Ithuba is kind of vernacular. It's Zulu for opportunity, for chance.
Yes. You need to take a chance, No one is going to give you the chance willy-nilly. You need to do things. You need to be proactive, So, yeah, it was a collaborative effort on all fronts.
Do you have ambitions of going global or international?
Imagine me sharing a chair with Jason Joshua, mixing pop records. That's the dream.
That's the dream, and you've got to dare to dream.
You need to take a chance. In Zulu, they say forsta, you need to do things by force, you really need to do something. Forsta, Chief.
Thank you so much, Thapelo. So what are your socials?
My socials on Facebook, my page is just T-Drum. And on Instagram, it's official T-Drum. And on Twitter is T-Drum, a.k.a. Dave Temple.
So the thing to remember is T for tango. So it's T-Drum, as in playing a drum, right?
Yes. Thank you to BBC and you, Kevin Ncube. It was nice having this conversation with you, my brother. Keep well.
100.
The sound of Leicester. Kevin Ncube.